Hello and welcome back. This is UraidaeGamer, and we are back with Killer Frequency. And we have a new caller. Hopefully we will keep saving people, right, Peg? Peggy, I mean, you don't like Peg. That's okay, I understand. It's okay. Well, we
Hit
better...
the button. We have a caller.
I know, I have to turn off the music, because apparently I can't have the music on.
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself. What's your name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
Well, thank you, friend.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky. Yeah, back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was this one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle. I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems. And sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
Well, this is a good message. I support this message. He's a good boy.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate?
Yeah, man. At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
He's a special boy. He's a good boy.
Maxie sounds like a really special boy.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us?
Sure,
something
bud.
I can groove to, you know, something
Groove.
funky. It'll be
Funky.
me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
The flow. Yeah. I think that'll work. Yeah.
You're gonna love this next track.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
Already? We really aren't getting a break for music. What the... Oh, I just picked
I
them
have a
up.
caller waiting.
I know, they can wait a second. Oh, I can tap it. Alright, taking the call.
Welcome back to 189.16, The
The Scream.
This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Gary!
Hey!
I just wanted to thank you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why. Why he didn't. Why am I.
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did. Why let me go?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know why he spared you. I'm surprised, too. He got bored. Saw you as a victim? I don't know. I feel like he still would have killed her if we screwed up, so... I don't know. Maybe he got bored because they got away? I don't know.
Maybe he
I don't
got bored.
understand.
He just didn't feel like it.
He just didn't feel like it? What, he felt like killing my friends and then just got bored when he got to me?
Forrest, not cool.
I have to go. I can't do this.
I don't know.
Let's just get some music on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's some music to clear the air.
David Scopo. Let's put that on, yeah.
Here comes one of my favorites.
But really, though, how can I give you a good answer
Let's
for
take a
that?
break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Okay. Interesting. Why are you giving me this time to look around? Beep boop. Like, sure, I'll take a look around. Maybe I can find something. You never know. I might find something important. I like how I have this little bundle of trash I've chucked over here. Well, I took a look around. I couldn't find anything that was noteworthy.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
Of course we do. Let me just flip this off, and then we'll see what they need.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
You must
really
love it.
Love that song. If you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Well, I do love it. And I don't want to argue, but you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
He is surprisingly fast, which I suspect there might be more than one.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Excuse me?
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
Well, what one haven't I played? Have I played that? Maybe I haven't.
You'll like this next song.
I think I've played all of them.
Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
Why don't you go, Peggy? All right,
Right,
I'll
do
go.
it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Thanks.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, You know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a collar. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
That is odd, though. That is odd. Like, it should be locked from the outside, but from the inside, it shouldn't be locked. That's a safety hazard. I'm gonna get stabbed, aren't I? I might be the one that's dying. I might be the one calling you, Peggy. Oh yeah, this is the alleyway where the dude got murdered.
I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here.
Alone.
Alone?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm just gonna check the trash, because who knows, maybe it was picked up and thrown in one of the garbage bins. Like, what window did you chuck it out of, Peggy? Weird. I'm in danger.
All right. Which window would she have thrown it out of?
Well, the only other window would have been back that way where I was going. A fuse. I don't think that was there before. Though I have a good idea where this is for. Am I replacing? Is that on or off? I think that's on. Eh. I have no idea what any of that means. I'm assuming these are broken. They look rusted. Do I have to find fuses then? Alright, well... Oh, well, duh, there's the record. Yeah.
Ride home.
And there's a fuse. Why can't I take the fuse? Yeah, let me take the fuse. Oh, what? Eh. I think I need a green one. If the math is mathin'. Unless I'm going to get stabbed, then I need to run. I'm just taking a look. Don't mind me. I can't pick that up. I'm just looking for a fuse. Oh. Oh, there's a fuse. Hey, I think I got it. I think this will power it up.
Bingo!
Yeah! Yeah? Ooh. Did I want to do that?
I could probably survive that fall.
What? Is this locked?
Of course. It locks behind me.
Oh.
And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic.
Well, I'm glad I did that.
Way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something.
Wait. This is bad. This is bad. This is open now. This is not good. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This isn't good. We have a problem now, Peggy. We have a severe safety issue. We have a big issue because that door...
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Okay. Oh, fuck. I think we found the murder person.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Ooh, we are fucked. He can get in here at any time then. He has keys to here. Hey! Oh, this is not good. What's this?
There's a key. I'll just take that.
Basement
Might
stairs.
be important.
Well, seeing these people's face honestly doesn't help me since I'm, calling them. I can't tell who they are. Oh boy. All right. What was that? Was that me? I don't understand what any of this means, but I think one of these 4 people, or all 4 people, might be targets. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, this is not good. This is really not good. I didn't touch that, but okay, thanks. Really?
I wonder how the show's going.
Oh, I'm sure it's going well. Okay, that's locked. Now, how about we lock this since we have the key? Nope, we're not going to? Okay, that's fine. We just have a direct entrance into the building now. That's okay. I'm sure that's not going to bite us in the ass. Nah. Peggy, we have a problem.
Such a good song, folks. And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
Yeah.
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind you.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yes.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Well, that is what I figured. This has got to be important. I don't know how this is important, but that's got to be important some way. Are one of you a nurse or a doctor? Like, are you a nurse or a doctor? Are you, like, housekeeping staff, any of you? Like, let's see. Kim Walker is improv club, so no. Rebecca Allen is a car club. Gas station, maybe. Aunt Williams is also a car club, so maybe gas station for him as well, maybe. Athletics club for Chuck. Okay, that doesn't really help. That doesn't really give any concrete evidence for any of that. Festival of Disaster, Break Wheel, Kim. Kim is a doctor. So she would probably be at the hospital. Possibly. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff and record hire. Okay, well, it's not Kim, but any of the other three could be at the power station then. Chuck got an injury, so buy him lottery tickets. Okay. Chuck could be working at the gas station then. Or, depending when this is, 69, and the year is what again? 87. He could be at the trailer park if he couldn't find any really good employment. Because, like, affording a house at any point in time with no employment is not good. Unless he got lucky and managed to win this lottery. Kim Walker and Peter Stein are married. That doesn't really mean anything because she's still a doctor, so she could easily still be at the hospital at this time. Crime syndicate impounded. R.A. was an informant. Rebecca Allen was an informant for a crime syndicate? She might be the target. She could be the target. That's... Let's see. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in the power station. Aunt Williams. Distracted talking about horror movies. Oh, so it might be Aunt Williams. You might be the target for your problem there. Sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. Okay, that could be Chuck. So he could be the one that owns the gas station. I don't think Chuck is in danger. He could be, but I don't think he is. I'm kind of thinking he might be in danger or she might be in danger. Okay, Peggy.
How's it going?
I could use some help.
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Okay, I've been kind of trying to do that, which is why I'm kind of suspecting these two to be the victim, but I don't know. Maybe it's Chuck. Why would it be Chuck, though? If I'm following this right... I'm thinking the car thief could be Rebecca here, and I think she's gone to Manhattan. Maybe. If I'm right in understanding this. So I don't know. It could still be Ant here. But where would he be located? The power station? He could be there. I really don't think it's Chuck. But I could be wrong. It could be entirely Chuck, who would be at the gas station. I don't know. I think it might be Aunt Williams. I could be horribly wrong about this, but it's really kind of looking like they're mad about, you know, some accident. I don't know. This is like the only thing that makes sense to me.
How's it going?
All right. I think I might be onto something.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay. Name first. Who do you think the target is?
I think it is Aunt Williams.
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
I'm hoping the power station. I'm hoping.
The power station?
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
I hope.
Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but...
Oh no,
They
I
say
fucked
there
up.
isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who? Jeez!
It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board, One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Oh no.
What's
Was it
happening
the
in there?
gas station?
Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station for us.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio.
Oh, I
You
messed
have to
up.
tell the town. I'm putting us back on air.
Oh no.
Now.
Oh no, I really messed up.
I don't know how to tell you this, but
I
the gas
fucked up.
station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Sure. Yeah, let's the final breath. That's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Scream.
I really screwed that up. I thought I was onto something. I clearly was not. Oh man. Oh man.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said,
course.
I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. But okay, yeah, I'll get on that. Man. I might have just ended up killing a bunch of people because I really misread and misunderstood the assignment here. Haha. Good job, me. Yeah, it's still locked. I just want to peek around the corner here and see. Yeah, this is still open. This is very much open. Alright. Alright. So, what are we looking at here?
The key. Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you missed that. Also, are the mannequins relevant? Yeah. Like, that one's just unnerving me. Well, I guess we'll check out the storage room. Maybe that might lead to something enlightening that I'll be smart enough to figure out. Hi.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Sure. Thanks. Thanks. It's not like I'm super tense right now. Nah. Oh, that's just a trap. Anything? No. Anything? No. Looks like he was repairing stuff, or somebody was. Oh, what's that? What is that? Cabinets? A radio? Cassette player? Okay. Is it in here? Okay, you mean this?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Well, I think I've figured out the map part of it, but okay.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay. All right. Ooh, this feels hostile. Shipping notes for delivery systems. Okay. And that is probably something I also have to figure out that I'm probably going to screw up. Alright. Is this it? I think this is it.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay. Sounds like the Whistling Man might be getting revenge for something. Is this what I'm looking for? Yes. Yes.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
What is that? Oh. Don't think that's there. I think it's over here. Maybe. Yes.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay.
This has to be important.
George Barrow, that's his death. 18, drowning. Knuckles getting into fights in the past. Sorry I made you do this. High level alcohol. Huh. Interesting.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Huh.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. And I Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Was Clive the first guy to die in the back alley when we started? Like, ooh. That was a good throw. Huh. I'm not gonna be chased, am I? I don't feel good about this. I don't know. I don't feel good about this. Wait, what? Okay, we're probably gonna need this. I don't know if I should leave this here or... I don't know. I'll take it with me. Hey, Peggy, I don't know if I'm coming up or not. I guess I'm coming up. Is there?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
Yeah.
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Yeah.
If only she had made it. Then we might have learned more about what's going on.
It's okay. We did what we could. The takeout idea was a long shot as it was.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Yeah.
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Yeah.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Good point. It's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16,
The Scream.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Be serious.
I'm calling to talk about death and murder, Sandra. Be serious.
Now you go right to it, huh? I don't know as much about that as I do jazz and jazz dancing, but I'll try. What do you want to ask me?
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I can tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Are you keeping secrets there?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. Even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Don't you be lying now. Drop the act here.
Drop the act, Sandra. You know something. What are you hiding?
I don't know anything. Oh, look at the time. It sure is late. I have to go. I'll drive home now, or just drive. Sorry.
Well,
I might have gone a bit hard on her.
a bit?
All right. Let's just move on. Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Well then, murder, cover-up conspiracies. How lovely. And more murders because I failed to understand what was needed. I understand. They can wait. Anyway, I think that's all I have time for today. If you enjoyed watching, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time as we figure out more about this conspiracy on Killer Frequency.